Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to Coins Dealer, the place where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their surprising values. Today, we've got something super exciting, a 2006 D Washington quarter that's valued at millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. So, what makes this common-looking coin so special? Let's find out. First, let's take a quick trip back to 2006. The Washington quarter, as many of you know, has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1932. The 2006 edition was part of the 50-state quarters program, celebrating the rich history of the United States with different designs. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, one of the two main facilities producing quarters that year. But here's the big question: how does a coin that millions of people carried in their pockets end up being worth millions of dollars? It's all about rarity and error. Most 2006 D Washington quarters are worth their face value, 25 cents, but a handful were struck with an incredibly rare minting error. These errors can drastically increase the coin's value to collectors. The most notable ones include off-center strikes, double dies, or other unusual flaws that make these coins one of a kind. Believe it or not, one of these rare error coins was auctioned for over $1 million. That's right, this seemingly ordinary 2006 D Washington quarter with a significant minting error became a collector's dream, driving up the bidding to astronomical amounts. Coin collectors will go to great lengths to add unique and rare pieces to their collection, and when the coin is extremely rare, the sky's the limit in terms of value. Now, here's where it gets interesting: what should you be looking for? If you've got a 2006 D Washington quarter lying around, check for these key characteristics. The design should be misaligned, creating a partial blank area on the coin. Look closely at the text and numbers for any doubling effects, particularly around the year 2006 and the words United States of America. Cracks, chips, or any kind of design anomalies can also significantly boost the value. If you think you've got one of these rare gems, the next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations specialize in verifying and assessing coins, which is essential if you're aiming to sell your coin for top dollar. The grading process will give your coin an official score based on its condition, and this can play a huge role in determining its final value. So, there you have it. That 2006 D Washington quarter in your change jar might just be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you think your 2006 D quarter might have an error. We'd love to hear your stories. We've got a special treat for you. We're talking about a coin that you might just have in your pocket change or tucked away in an old drawer, a 1972 Washington quarter. But here's the kicker: some of these 1972 quarters could be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. How? Why? You're about to find out. So, let's start with a little background. The Washington quarter has been around since 1932, designed to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. The 1972 quarter was part of the long-standing tradition, but little did most people know, some of these coins would become highly sought after decades later. The 1972 quarter was minted in three main locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can tell where your quarter was minted by checking for a small mint mark near Washington's head. If there's a D or S, it was made in Denver or San Francisco. No mint mark? That means it was minted in Philadelphia. But what makes some of these coins so special? Now, let's get into the juicy stuff. The value of these coins skyrockets because of errors and unique variants. Errors are unintended mistakes made during the minting process, and collectors go wild for them. For the 1972 Washington quarter, some notable errors include: the doubling of the image on the front of the coin, particularly in the words "liberty" and "in God we trust." This error can make the coin worth thousands of dollars depending on its condition and clarity of the doubling. When the coin isn't struck properly and is off-center, this minting error makes the coin unique and valuable. If part of the coin's edge is missing due to a miscut during minting, this rare error can significantly increase the coin's value. Some quarters were struck on the wrong metal planchets, either copper nickel or silver, instead of the intended alloy for that year. These errors turn what would be a simple 25-cent coin into something far more valuable. Depending on the error and the condition of the coin, you could be looking at thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Alright, so you're probably thinking, how much is my 1972 quarter worth? Well, as with most things in the coin collecting world, it all comes down to condition and rarity. Coins that are in uncirculated, mint condition, those that haven't seen much wear and tear, are the ones that attract serious money. Graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, these high-grade coins with errors can easily fetch thousands of dollars. Just to give you an idea, in recent years, high-quality, error-ridden 1972 quarters have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Some rare versions, like the double die obverse in pristine condition, have even been valued in the hundreds of thousands, and collectors speculate that truly unique error coins might one day be worth, wait for it, millions. So, how do you know if you've struck gold, or in this case, silver? Here's what you need to do: use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to carefully inspect your 1972 quarter. Look for any signs of doubling on the lettering, or abnormalities on the coin's surface. Authentic Washington quarters from 1972 should weigh 5.67 grams. If your coin is significantly heavier or lighter, you might have a rare error on your hands. If you believe you found an error, the next step is to send it to a professional grading service. This will help authenticate and determine the value of your coin. So, there you have it. That 1972 quarter sitting in your pocket might just be your ticket to the big leagues, maybe even millions of dollars. Imagine that, turning pocket change into a fortune. 1983 P Washington quarter, a coin that could be worth millions. You heard that right. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this quarter so valuable and how you might have a hidden treasure right in your pocket. The Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932, designed to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. But something special happened in 1983, and this specific year has become legendary for coin collectors around the world. The Philadelphia Mint produced a whopping 673,535,000 Washington quarters in 1983. So what makes this coin worth more than just 25 cents? What sets the 1983 P Washington quarter apart is its scarcity in high grades. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in mint condition, that's another story. The 1983 P quarter is notorious for being heavily circulated, meaning most of them show signs of wear and tear. Back in the 1980s, very few people were saving uncirculated quarters, and no mint sets were issued that year, making pristine examples extremely rare. A high-grade 1983 P quarter, graded MS-67 or MS-68 by PCGS or NGC, can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions. In fact, the highest graded examples have sold for thousands, and if you're incredibly lucky, certain mint errors or special varieties could push the value of this coin into the millions. So, how do you know if your 1983 P quarter is worth the big bucks? Let's break it down. You'll want to examine the coin's overall condition, that means checking for sharp details, minimal wear, and no signs of damage. Coins graded as MS-65 and above are what collectors are hunting for. Be on the lookout for rare mint errors, too. Some examples include double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. These types of errors make the coin extremely valuable, often turning a simple quarter into a collector's dream. But let's talk real numbers. In recent years, 1983 P quarters in high grades have sold for staggering amounts. One example in mint state sold for over $10,000 at a major auction. And there are instances of rare error coins and flawless examples being sold for even more. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value, and sometimes that value skyrockets into the millions. So, how can you tell if you've struck gold with your 1983 P quarter? First, handle your coin with care, using gloves and proper tools to avoid further wear. Get your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. And if your coin is one of those rare high-grade examples, you could be holding $1 million masterpiece. Who would have thought that a simple quarter could change your life? The 1983 P Washington quarter is a hidden gem in the world of numismatics, and it could be sitting in your change jar right now. So, start checking your quarters, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting tips and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. 1989 P Washington quarter sitting in your collection, you might just be holding onto a hidden treasure worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. In today's video, we're going to uncover what makes this coin so valuable and what you should be looking for. So, stay tuned, and let's get into it. The 1989 P Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, one of the most common mint locations for U.S. coins. Over 512 million of these quarters were struck in that year alone, making it a fairly common coin in circulation. So, you might be asking, how can something so common be worth so much money? Well, not every 1989 P quarter is valuable, but certain rare varieties and minting errors have made some of these coins extremely sought after by collectors. That's what we're diving into next. One of the main reasons some 1989 P quarters are worth so much is due to rare minting errors. Errors can occur during the coin striking process, and they can make a coin much more valuable to collectors. Let's break down the most important ones you should look for. If your quarter was struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing or misaligned, this could skyrocket the value of your coin. Some off-center errors can go for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity. Another key error is the double die variety. This happens when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, causing a doubling effect in the design. Check the lettering, date, and the image of Washington for any signs of doubling. These can be worth serious money. Clipped planchet errors occur when a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to an issue during the punching process. This type of error, especially in a quarter as common as the 1989 P, can significantly increase its value. Depending on the severity of these errors, some 1989 P quarters have been sold for thousands of dollars at auction. If you happen to have one with a unique and rare error, it might just be your lucky day. Now, let's talk about coin condition. Even if you find a mint error, the condition of your 1989 P quarter plays a huge role in its value. Coin collectors use a grading scale to determine the condition, from poor, P1, all the way to mint state, MS70. A coin in mint state condition, with no wear or damage, can command a much higher price than one that's been heavily circulated. To get the highest possible price for your coin, you'll want to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A top-grade 1989 P Washington quarter with an error could easily fetch thousands or even millions at auction. You may be wondering if there are any real examples of these quarters selling for huge amounts. Well, some rare 1989 P quarters with significant errors and in near-perfect condition have made headlines at major coin auctions. Prices can range anywhere from a few $1,000s to, yes, even over $1 million for some of the rarest examples. So, how do you check your 1989 P quarter to see if it's valuable? Here are a few steps to follow. Closely examine the coin for any signs of off-center strikes, doubling, or clipped planchets. A magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can help reveal tiny details you might otherwise miss. Look at the overall condition of the coin. The less wear, the more valuable it might be. If you think you've got a special quarter, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to get it professionally appraised and graded. Who knows, that quarter you've had sitting in a drawer for years could be worth a small fortune. We're diving into the 1990 D Washington quarter, yes, the Denver minted quarter that could be worth a life-changing amount of money. The 1990 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver and features George Washington on the obverse, with the iconic bald eagle on the reverse. It's made of copper nickel clad, like most modern quarters. But what makes this seemingly ordinary quarter so extraordinary? The key to the potential value of this quarter lies in its rarity and any errors that could have occurred during minting. Some 1990 D quarters feature rare minting mistakes, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or a missing mint mark. These errors make certain 1990 D quarters worth far more than their face value. These error coins have been auctioned for incredible amounts. In some rare instances, quarters from the 1990 D minting batch have sold for thousands or even millions of dollars. One of the reasons for this high value is their scarcity. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist with significant errors, making them highly sought after by collectors. So, how do you know if your 1990 D quarter is worth a fortune? First, grab a magnifying glass and closely inspect your coin. Look for visible flaws like doubling in the text or images, unusual textures, or differences in the size or placement of the mint mark. Another important thing to check is the overall condition of the coin. The closer it is to mint condition, the higher its potential value. Think you found a valuable 1990 D quarter? Next step, get it professionally appraised. Trusted third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC can evaluate and certify your coin, ensuring you know its true worth. Certification also increases its desirability among collectors. Who knew that a quarter in your pocket could be worth so much? Keep your eyes peeled for any 1990 D quarters you come across. That little bit of extra attention could pay off big time. So, get out your coin collections, check your spare change, and see if you could be the lucky owner of $1 million quarter. We've got a special coin to talk about, the 1995 D Washington quarter dollar. And guess what? Some of these coins have sold for millions of dollars. You heard that right, millions. So, what makes this coin so valuable? Stick around, and let's find out. First, let's go over the basics. The Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932, and it features the profile of George Washington on the front. In 1995, the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins. However, not all 1995 D quarters are worth big money. Most of them are just your average quarters. So, why are some fetching prices in the millions? There are a few key reasons why some 1995 D quarters are so valuable. The first thing to look for is errors. Coin errors can make a huge difference. A small mistake during the minting process could turn a common coin into a collector's dream. Some examples include double dies, off-center strikes, or rare mint marks. These errors are incredibly rare, and collectors will pay top dollar to get their hands on these unique coins. One specific error you should look for on the 1995 D quarter is the double die obverse. This is when the design on the front of the coin is stamped twice, leading to noticeable doubling of the text or images. Condition is another key factor. The grading scale, created by the Sheldon scale, ranges from 1 to 70. A coin in poor condition, like one that's been through years of wear and tear, won't be worth much more than face value. But if you have a mint condition coin, one that's never been in circulation or has very minimal damage, you could be looking at a fortune. For example, a 1995 D Washington quarter graded at MS 67 or higher, mint state with near perfect condition, can go for hundreds of thousands, and in some rare cases, close to $1 million. Combine that with a rare error, and you've got yourself a coin worth millions. Now, let's talk about some jaw-dropping sales. In recent years, rare 1995 D quarters with unique errors and high grades have been making headlines at auctions. Some of these coins have sold for hundreds of thousands, and in certain cases, even millions of dollars. These rare finds are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. Collectors will battle it out in auction houses, driving the prices sky high. Imagine coming across one of these quarters in your spare change and later selling it for a fortune. So, you might be wondering, how do you find one of these rare, valuable 1995 D quarters? First, check your coin collections, piggy banks, or even your pocket change. Look closely at the coin for any noticeable mint errors like double dies or off-center strikes. Using a magnifying glass, carefully examine the coin's details, especially on the obverse side where Washington's profile and the text are. If you spot any doubling or abnormalities, you might be sitting on a goldmine. Okay, let's say you think you found a rare 1995 D quarter. What's the next step? First, get it professionally graded. Reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC can give you an official grade for your coin, which is crucial when determining its value. Once you have a grade, you can either hold on to it as a long-term investment, or take it to auction where collectors might be willing to pay big bucks. So, there you have it. The 1995 D Washington quarter may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but if you're lucky enough to have one of the rare ones, it could be worth millions. Who knows? Maybe you've got one sitting around just waiting to change your life. Be sure to check your change, and let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin discoveries and valuable collectibles. 1999 D $quarter coin that could be worth millions. That's right. It may just look like any other quarter, but this coin has a secret that's driving collectors wild and sending values through the roof. Stay tuned because you might have one of these hidden treasures sitting in your change jar right now. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1999 D quarter is part of the highly popular 50-state quarters program. It was minted in Denver and these coins were struck to celebrate the United States' 50 states. The 1999 quarters, in particular, were among the first released in this series, featuring designs from states like Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. So, why are some of these 1999 D quarters worth so much? Here's the secret: rarity, minting errors, and condition. Certain coins struck at the Denver Mint in 1999 had rare minting errors that collectors are going crazy for. It could be a misstrike, an off-center strike, double dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet, like a quarter struck on a dime planchet. Minting errors are often the jackpot for collectors. Imagine a quarter that was struck with a doubling effect on the design, like Washington's profile or the state design. This is what we call a double die. If your 1999 D quarter has one of these errors, you could be looking at tens of thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. Condition is key. If you find a 1999 D quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be holding on to a goldmine. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC grade these coins, and the higher the grade, let's say MS65, MS66, or even higher, the more valuable it becomes. Even without a minting error, a perfect condition 1999 D quarter can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. You may be wondering, does this really happen? Absolutely. In 2020, a rare error quarter from the 50-state quarters program sold for over $1 million at auction. And with increasing demand from collectors, it's possible that even more of these high-value sales will happen soon. That's why people are checking their change and collections like never before. So, how do you know if your 1999 D quarter is one of these valuable gems? Here's what to do: check for any obvious errors like off-center strikes or doubling in the design. Examine the coin's surface. Any strange markings or odd textures could signal a mint error. Get it graded by a professional service. If it's in excellent condition, they can authenticate it and give it an official grade. So, the next time you're digging through your pocket change or that old coin jar, take a close look at your 1999 D quarters. You might just have a rare treasure worth millions. Coins like these prove that sometimes, real treasures hide in plain sight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Leave a comment below if you found any rare or valuable coins. I'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into the history, features, and the reason why some of these coins could be worth a fortune. The Washington Quarter has a rich history, introduced back in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. But we're not talking about just any Washington Quarter here, we're focused on the 2000 P version, minted in Philadelphia. This was part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a major initiative that ran from 1999 to 2008, celebrating each state in the Union. On the front of the 2000 P quarter, we have the familiar face of George Washington. But what makes this coin special is the reverse side, the Massachusetts state design featuring the iconic image of a Minuteman, the symbol of colonial militia during the American Revolution. It's a beautifully detailed design, but let's dig deeper into what could make this particular quarter so valuable. So, why would a 2000 P quarter be worth millions of dollars? The answer lies in rare errors and anomalies. Certain quarters from this year have mistakes during the minting process, and collectors absolutely love error coins. These errors could include double dies, off-center strikes, or even rare planchet errors where the coin is struck on the wrong type of metal. One of the most sought-after errors involves a rare striking on experimental planchets, sometimes with unusual finishes or even different metal compositions. If you're lucky enough to find one of these, its value could skyrocket into the millions at auction. How can you tell if your 2000 P quarter is one of these valuable rarities? Start by inspecting your coin closely under good lighting. Look for unusual features like doubling in the design, strange finishes, or any signs that the coin was struck on a planchet that doesn't seem right. A professional coin grader can help you confirm whether you've struck gold, or in this case, struck millions. So next time you come across a 2000 P quarter, don't just toss it in a jar or reuse it in a vending machine. Take a closer look, it could change your life. Who knows, that little piece of metal in your pocket could be the key to a millionaire's lifestyle. We're diving into a coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or your change jar. Yes, we're talking about the 2001 P quarter dollar coin. Host asterisk. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2001 P quarter so special? Well, this coin is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. Each state was featured on a quarter, and collectors went crazy over them. But the 2001 P quarter dollar, specifically, has some interesting characteristics that could make it worth way more than just 25 cents. First, let's look at the details. The 2001 P quarter features a depiction of the state of New York. The reverse design shows the famous Gateway to Freedom, the Statue of Liberty and the inscription New York. It was minted in Philadelphia, which is why we have that P mint mark. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the value. In general, a standard 2001 P quarter in circulation is worth, well, 25 cents. However, there are specific versions of this coin that can fetch much higher prices. If you have a 2001 P quarter in uncirculated condition, it can be worth anywhere from $1 to $5. But hold on, it gets better. If you have a fully uncirculated specimen, particularly from a mint set, collectors might pay upwards of $10 to $15 or even more. But that's not all. Some rare varieties and errors can drive the price through the roof. For example, a 2001 P quarter with a double die error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Always keep an eye out for unique features on your coins. To spot valuable quarters, check for clear, sharp details. Look closely at the date and the lettering. Any signs of a minting error can make your coin a hot commodity among collectors. So, there you have it. The 2001 P quarter dollar coin isn't just your average quarter. It has the potential to be worth a lot more than you might think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Coins Dealer and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our future coin treasure hunts. We're diving into a fascinating piece of currency, the 2014 P quarter dollar. While it may look like just another coin in your pocket, some of these quarters are actually worth millions of dollars. So, let's explore the details that make this coin so special. First, a little background. The quarter dollar has been a staple in American currency since its introduction in 1796. The 2014 P quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which showcases stunning national parks and historic sites across the United States. The 2014 coin features the famous Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado. Now, let's get into why this coin is potentially worth millions. The 2014 P quarter can be found in circulation, but the key factor that increases its value is its condition and rarity. Coins that are uncirculated, graded by professional services, and have unique minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. For instance, a 2014 P quarter that has been graded as MS-67 or higher can fetch upwards of $10,000. But wait, there's more. Some quarters have been discovered with unique errors, such as double die obverse, which can dramatically increase their value. So, how do you know if your 2014 P quarter is valuable? Here are a few tips. The 2014 P quarter will have a P mint mark indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. Common errors to look out for include doubling in the inscriptions or misaligned designs. If you think your coin might be valuable, consider sending it to a grading service for evaluation. If you have a valuable 2014 P quarter and are looking to sell, there are several options. Online auction sites like eBay, local coin shops, and coin shows can be great places to find buyers willing to pay top dollar for your coin. Remember, not every 2014 P quarter will make you a millionaire, but keeping an eye out for those rare finds can definitely pay off. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you found any valuable coins lately? Let us know. We're diving into a fascinating topic that could put some serious cash in your pocket. We're talking about the 2015 D quarter dollar coin and how this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth millions of dollars. So, if you've got one in your collection or are lucky enough to find it in your change, stick around because you won't want to miss this. First, let's take a closer look at the 2015 D quarter dollar. This coin was minted in Denver and features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse, you'll find the design celebrating the national parks, specifically the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina. It's part of the America the Beautiful series that honors our nation's natural beauty. But what makes the 2015 D quarter dollar so special? It all comes down to rarity and demand. While millions of these coins were minted, there are certain error coins and specific conditions that can significantly increase their value. For instance, if you happen to find a quarter with a unique error, such as a double die or an off-center strike, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk numbers. A standard 2015 D quarter dollar in circulation is worth just 25 cents. However, well-preserved examples in mint condition, or those with errors, have been known to sell for anywhere from $50 to $1,000 at auction. In fact, the most sought-after varieties have been valued at over $1 million. That's right, folks, this quarter could truly change your financial game. So, how do you identify if your 2015 D quarter is worth big bucks? Here are a few tips. Look for doubling in the inscriptions or unusual shapes. Ensure it has the D mint mark, which signifies it was produced in Denver. Coins in mint state condition, especially those graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, are more valuable. If you think you've got a valuable coin, where can you sell it? Consider checking out online auction sites like eBay or local coin shops. Joining coin collector groups on social media can also connect you with potential buyers or provide further insights into your coin's value. To sum it up, the 2015 D quarter dollar coin ** might look like any other quarter, but it has the potential to be a treasure trove for savvy collectors. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin tips, and share your coin stories in the comments below. You never know what hidden gems you might have at home. We're talking about a coin that's caught the attention of many collectors, the 2017 P quarter dollar coin. The 2017 P quarter dollar coin was a unique release by the U.S. Mint, as it marked the first time a quarter was minted with the Philadelphia Mint mark, P, on the front. This coin was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which celebrates national parks and sites across the United States. Let's take a closer look at its design. The obverse features the iconic profile of George Washington, while the reverse showcases a stunning image of the famous Fort Moultrie in South Carolina, a significant site in American history. Now, on to the most exciting part, its value. While many 2017 P quarters can be found in circulation, a select few are worth far more than their face value. Collectors have reported selling these rare quarters for thousands, even millions, of dollars. But what makes these specific quarters so valuable? The answer lies in their rarity and condition. Coins that have been graded at a high level, especially those in pristine condition, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Several factors influence a coin's value, including its condition, rarity, and market demand. For instance, coins graded as MS-68 or higher are considered gem uncirculated, and are the most sought after by collectors. Also, keep an eye out for coins with unique errors or minting flaws, as these can dramatically increase a coin's value. For example, a double die or an off-center strike can make a quarter worth significantly more. So, where can you find these hidden gems? Check your change. You'd be surprised at what you might uncover. Coin shows, auctions, and reputable online dealers are also great places to look for rare 2017 P quarters. In conclusion, the 2017 P quarter dollar coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a collectible with the potential to be worth millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for this coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more awesome content on coin collecting. Have you come across a 2017 P quarter? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into a special coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2021 D quarter dollar coin. You won't believe how much this coin could be worth. Stick around to find out why some of these coins are valued at millions of dollars. The 2021 D quarter dollar coin features the iconic George Washington on the obverse and a beautiful design representing America the Beautiful on the reverse. This year, the U.S. Mint introduced several unique designs honoring various national parks. But what makes the 2021 D quarter stand out? The 2021 D quarter was minted in Denver, and while millions of these coins were produced, certain varieties and errors make them exceptionally rare. Coins that are misprinted or have unique features can be incredibly valuable. Coin condition plays a massive role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The better the condition, the higher the value. A 2021 D quarter in uncirculated condition can fetch higher prices, but certain mint errors can send those prices skyrocketing. Recently, one 2021 D quarter with a rare mint error sold for over $1 million at auction. This sale has sparked interest in the coin among collectors, driving demand and prices up. Keep an eye on auctions and online marketplaces, as prices can fluctuate based on trends and discoveries. So, how can you identify a potentially valuable 2021 D quarter? Look for unique features like doubling, specific errors, or unusual markings. Always check the coin's edges and surfaces closely. If you suspect you have a rare one, consider having it professionally appraised. If you have a 2021 D quarter, don't overlook it. It could be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Coins Dealer and ring the bell for notifications on our latest content. What coins would you like us to cover next? Let us know in the comments below.